It's Saturday the 18th of May, and Hannah Malcolm has kindly agreed to talk. Hannah, just say a little bit about yourself and the talk you gave today about Solastalgia and the church.
Yeah, my name's Hannah. I live in Moss Side, and my background is studying theology. At the moment, I coordinate a national education project on science and faith dialogue, and the talk I gave today was about climate grief, essentially. The word solastalgia was coined by philosopher Glenn Albrecht to describe what he calls the homesickness when you're still at home. So this feeling of watching the place you live come under attack, seeing more broadly the world around us changing dramatically and for the worse, and the feelings of trauma that creates. So today's talk was thinking about that as something that we need to engage with within the church. We need to find tools to help people through that, but also how we might think about that within a Christian worldview, and then also these challenges that we have as a church being part of a global community, and acknowledging that the grief and anxiety we're feeling is not comparable or not nearly as deep as the trauma that is experienced by someone who's lost their home or who's suffering the immediate effects of climate breakdown.
And last night there was the first Manchester meeting of Christian Climate Action. Can you say a little bit about what the group is and what the meeting was like and what's happening next?
Yeah, so Christian Climate Action is an organisation that is predominantly based around London and has been around for a few years now, so it's had some consistent presence. More recently, it's come to the fore as a group that's been supporting some of the actions of Extinction Rebellion, but it has a sort of broader remit as well, outside of just Extinction Rebellion, of getting Christians involved in both non-violent direct action around climate change and also public witness within the church and outside of it about our climate crisis. So we are trying to start a group that's affiliated with Christian Climate Action, based out of Manchester. We had the first meeting last night, which was really a starting point for thinking about non-violent direct action within the Christian tradition, within churches, and what we want the group to be doing in Manchester. So we had some time where we ate food together, we prayed together, and then we had discussions around our hopes and our anxieties about what it means to do non-violent direct action and public witness as Christians in an age of climate crisis, and thinking about the kinds of protests and events coming up that we could support as part of starting off that movement.
And how can people get involved?
They can get involved by contacting me, and I will have an official Christian Climate Action Manchester email set up over the next couple of days. But in the meantime, if you want to get involved, and if that email isn't attached to this video being published, please do get in touch with Climate Action Manchester, who have my contact details, and I'd be very happy to add you to our mailing list. I'm also on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, it's Hannah M. Malcolm. You can find me there.
And anything else you'd like to say today?
Can't think of anything. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.